Start of a new records. Let me introduce Personal Smart Journal STEP. My name is Jo Deok-ki. I'm the CEO of WePlanet. Good morning. People have been leaving records for a long time now. Of course, there are records that is meaningful to be cherished by next generations, but most of all are daily recordings of daily life by the people who lived those times. And the need to record your everyday life, that need still exists. But the environment of recording is rapidly changing. We now have more smartphones, and there are a variety of services that can help us increase convenience of recording, and that service is even developed now. So let me ask you a question. For those of you, if you in this SparkTap demo day, if you had to record this moment, what are you going to use for recording? Facebook, Evernote, Calendar. There are so many services that you could use that pops into your head. So before leaving a record, we have to think about what kind of services we are going to use for recording. So we don't have one service that we can use for recording our everyday life. There are so many to choose from. Why is that? This is because Facebook and other services that we are using are forcing us and pressuring us to only record special and important moments. But everyday life for us is sometimes very small, are composed of small things, are repetitive. It's about drinking coffee, taking a walk, enjoying a good meal with your family. But are these everyday life minutiae things being recorded sufficiently? I think those of you here, you probably have downloaded at least once diary app, but you have given up recording after a few days. You probably have that experience. This is because the value you derive out of recording is lower than the effort you put in for recording. So in this small smartphone screen, you have to type the text and have to also have an exact tag, even for very small things to record. And it's not easy to look back on the records that you have left. You have to do search, or you have to drag the timeline that is sequential. Just the record saying I had an Americano coffee in the morning, it's not a record worth of that effort. So we want to show you a new paradigm for recording. I mean, with just few clicks, you can record your everyday life. You can see your past at a glance, and you can have a fun insight that can help you improve your everyday life. And that is the new recording paradigm introduced by STEP. STEP is not just typing, but you can click icons that is recommended, tailored to the situation of the users, and you can use it for recording. And recording information can be aggregated, and through infographics that's composed of simple text, numbers, and pictures, you can look at the moment that has been passed more intuitively. And we go a step further. Based on the personal records, STEP analyzes the user's living patterns, and we can use that to provide lifestyle tips that can be helpful to your everyday life. So STEP is very convenient tool for recording of your everyday life, but it also aggregates various tools for recording and use them together. So through STEP, you can integrate, analyze, and visualize the records that you have left to return bigger value to the users. Then let me unveil STEP for the first time to you. As I said, STEP, unlike any other service, can conveniently record repetitive and very small things in your everyday life. I've been taking the example of coffee, so let's continue with that. This morning, before coming here, I had a cup of coffee. So let's record that. You click the activity button at the top, then you see the activity that I have done many times or are expected to do many times. So that is the recommendation. So I just have to click one of this icon, and you see the coffee Americano icon at the top. So you click on that and click the complete button, then one record is made. Very simple. Then this repetitive everyday life recording is okay. But what if new activity or something you do things for the first time? Like for example, you visit a place for the first time. So let's record it again. Then you click on the place button on the top. So on the location information that you called, I'm at the COEX conference room, so I click on the first icon. As in same, you get the recommendations again, but the recommended content is different because the activity you can do at this place are being recommended. So I'm at the Sparks demo day and I'm doing the presentation here. So I click on the Spark Lab day and presentation and thereby complete my recording. So be it repetitive everyday life thing, ordinary thing, or it's something that is extraordinary, something special you have not done before, you can still go through very easy recording process. Not only that, as I said before, the various recording tools that is very accustomed to the user can be aggregated here. Like for example, calendar. This presentation I've recorded on my calendar a long time ago. So this pops up. The Spark Labs days record that I put in the Google Calendar pops up. So I am doing this presentation, Spark Demo Day, to here now. So if I just click this button, then the record that I put in the calendar can convert into steps record. So the user information that's been aggregated here can be shown as a simple picture. The most recent activity that I've done many times, who have I met frequently recently, which place did I frequently visit, and actually what is the distance that I traveled. All this information is available as infographics at a glance to the user. But if you want to delve into specific, you can drill down and choose one of the activities that I have frequented these days. So I have drank 40,000 coffees, and I usually drink coffee when I'm working. And where did I drink coffee most, and with whom did I drink it most? What kind of record did I leave while drinking? That can all be checked through STEP. So these are two key functions of STEPs. The easy recording and the record that you have left can be looked on and viewed in an aggregate way at a glance. So let's now see other functions that can be available by increase of users and increase of data. When I meet friends, sometimes we go for wine. As I have recorded drinking Americano coffee, I could also record wine drinking. Montes Alpha is the wine I like, so if I click on that, then one activity is recorded, but there is one change here. After recording, very small pop-up pops up. So every day, Montes Alpha, if I drank that very royally and frequently, those that drink Montes Alpha frequently, as a tip, those who enjoy other type of wine, what that is can be recommended. So for people that do repetitive activity, this tip could help expose them to a new experience. So let's see what I've recorded so far. So this is that I drank wine at Spark Labs, I did a presentation, and I drank coffee in the morning. And at the same time, you see this pic. And for the last month, while using STEP as a survey, my recording pattern and the living pattern was used to deliver this information through STEP to me. So what it says is that I recommend you to be more physically active because I've never recorded physical exercise, not even once, for the last month. So when I get this message, I think, okay, I want to do exercise, but what should I do and where should I do it? So that can also be helped through the information the STEP gives to me. For example, the total users of the STEPs likes this type of sports activity like bicycling. Then where do they cycle most time in Seoul, in which day, and which brand of cycle, the bicycle, do they like? So all STEP users' records are analyzed to provide more valuable recommendation to specific users. So STEP is the most simple way of recording. That's how we started off. But it doesn't stay just another record, but it gives back more value, and it's designed to give more value to the users. Let's go back. So start of STEP and the future that we aim for is something that I want to close with. For me, what I think is that having a cup of Americano coffee might not have a very big value as a record, but that small information, that daily, everyday life records are stacked up to be organized and analyzed, then the value of that analyzed, organized data information can be very big. New information and personal information analysis are the future and our of STEP and the start of our business model. So STEP has very passionate 7 team members. So record is one of the basic demand of humankind, but we made it smarter for you. So what you now need to do is go to the Apple App Store, and search for STEP or STEP Smart. So please download it, and from now on, please experience new type of recording for your STEP. So that concludes my presentation on Personal Smart Journal STEP. Thank you.